Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. This past week, I have really been digging deep and working on me and working on my boundaries and working with my coach as part of my Unstoppable Influencer Challenge. Hey, everyone. And I realized last week I did a handful of lives, and 2 of them I deleted because when I really thought about it, they didn't serve me or where I wanted to be. And I shared some things on Friday that was a tough day with my kids. And, you know, I am here to tell you guys that what we put out there definitely comes back, and how we react truly sets the precedence. And you know, I've believed for a long time, I don't know if you guys do, and I'd love to hear your feedback, but I've believed for a really long time in the law of attraction and the universe. And you know, some people that are very religious get upset about that. Well, then if you look in the Bible, like, it backs it up, and like, it's everywhere. And it's you have to ask, and then you have to believe, and then you have to receive, and you have to do the work, but you have to. And so it was really funny. Every day for this 21-day challenge, Natasha Hazlitt is having us do activities, and we have assignments, and we have things, and it's all about us and growing. So if you think of your life as an onion, you're unpeeling the things that are unnecessary, or the things that maybe have caused some trauma in your life, to get you to where you need to be. And in January, as I repeat myself yet again, my biggest thing was that this year I wasn't setting a resolution. I didn't even start my weight loss journey or restart my weight loss journey until February, was to get me to the best place I could possibly be in, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And I didn't want to have to do it for anybody else. I didn't want to have to do it for anyone else, on anyone else's timeline, without any pressure, with no junk. I knew for the first time in my life, at 32 years old, that I had done everything to make everyone around me happy. And when people would ask me what my hobbies were, I didn't know, because I just went with the flow. I did whatever everybody else wanted to do. I went with the things. Like, even looking back, I have a vision board over here in my office, and I have one over there in my office, and they're still really vague, and they're pretty barren. I mean, instead of having the dreams and things that I want on my vision board, I mean, I know what they are. It's like I'd have quotes like this. What you guys got? Believe you can and you will. Okay, that's great to have. Believe you can and you will. But what do you want to believe? What do you want? It's okay to want things in life, and set the precedence and ask for them, and believe that you're going to receive them, and believe in it and go after it. But in having several conversations with friends this week, I recognized that oftentimes when I've talked in the past about my plate, and my plate being really full, and I like it really full, almost overflowing, and things I've said in the past, like, you know, the fuller it is, the better I do in business and in life and all aspects. And I've said that since college, and I've always said, obviously God has put me through a lot of things for a reason. All of these things that I've said, but I'm not really doing or saying anything to get me to those 10 or 20 goals that I just have allowed to sit in my head, the things that I don't say, the realization. And so through this Unstoppable Influencer Challenge, you guys, one of the big things is abundance and talking about and speaking life to the things that we want. And to recognize, and she talks about God winks. And I don't know about you, and you guys can fill in and let me know how you are or what things you notice, but like, okay, a penny on the ground. Some people think it's good luck if it's heads up. Some people don't care. Some people just recognize that that's abundance. Money is flowing to you, okay? I'm big on butterflies. Like, I think that they're signs. And some people, and what's really funny is like feathers. You know, they're signs. Are they signs? Are they God winks? Are they abundance? Whatever they are, it doesn't matter. But one of the challenges we've been tested with is to recognize the little tiny miracles that we are living. And my new backdrop. So Kirkland's had sent an email that everything in the store was 30% off. I thought, okay. I have not decorated my house that I've lived in for 2 years because I'm renting, and I thought, oh, I'd be here a year. Then I'm like, oh, I'm going to be here another year. Oh, I'm going to be here one more year. And so I thought, why? I can buy pieces. If I end up not liking them or they're not a fit when I move, who cares? Is what my realization finally has been in the last week. So I walked in, and it's like this painting just like called me. It was bright, it was inviting. I liked it, right? And I'm like, oh, but it's $90. And so here I am to tell you, obviously it's here, and I did not pay $90 because I'm big on justification. And the reality was everything in the store was 30% off. So I did the math, and I'm like, I still don't want to pay that. So I get up to the register, and I was buying 2 things very intentionally. And this was on the wall, and it was marked down to $35. And then he goes, and there's an additional 30% off. So I said, okay, I need it. And I'm here to tell you that sometimes there's a lesson in this. When things like that happen, I felt called to this picture. I don't really care what anybody else thinks. There are going to be people that watch this live on replay and comment replay and think I am cray-cray. That's okay. I was called to it. I got the warm and fuzzies about it, and I wanted it. And yet I didn't want to pay $90. So the fact that it was $23, I knew in that instance that it was abundance coming to me to make it much more affordable, and now I own it. The lesson in this is, I challenge you guys this week as I continue on my Unstoppable Influencer Challenge, and then tomorrow starts week 2 of my F45 Fitness Challenge. I challenge you to recognize the little things. The pennies on the ground, the dollar in your jeans, the money coming back to you, or the little things that people around you do to make your life a little bit easier. The one thing that I've noticed, and I'm really working on it, is what you speak, you become. So if you talk about your drama all the time, you're gonna have more drama. If you're upset all the time because all you get in the mail is bills, and you talk about it, all you're gonna have is more bills. You have to start recognizing that what you bespeak, you become. What you ask for, you get. So stop allowing the negative energy, stop allowing the negative thoughts. If you're having a cruddy day, find someone that's a positive person and call them. Read some motivational book. Listen to a motivational, positive, uplifting YouTube. Don't allow yourself to live in a negative place. And I challenge you this week to do, when you recognize that your reaction is negative, that your mood is negative, that who you are as a person maybe isn't where you saw yourself. Do something to change it. Look up positive affirmations. One of my biggest things I'm working on with my coach right now is procrastination. I've got to work on it. So she's given me 2 affirmations to say daily. And the first time I did a call with her, it was, I have this overwhelming, almost a borderline guilt that I need to be everything for everyone. And that I needed to carry that responsibility. And she said, you can't. You have to take care of you, just like you all have to take care of you. And you have to recognize that the only person you can truly take care of is you. And yeah, you have kids, but if you're not mentally, emotionally, physically in a good place, it's awfully hard to do that. That's why I'm working on me. So if I can give you some of my nuggets that I'm learning, I am happy to do so, but I felt inclined to pop on here and share with you guys a little bit of the nuggets that I've been learning the last few days, because the reality is, it's a lot of the things I already knew, but I'm learning tools to be able to implement it on my day-to-day life to make life for me and my kids and those who come into contact with me better. And I cannot wait to see where I'm at the end of 21 days and at the end of this 8-week challenge and at the beginning of the next Unstoppable Influencer Challenge. And I posted about that. And if you're curious, I'd love to share more. I'm hoping some of my friends will do it with me. But I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for all of your support and your understanding as I may transform right in front of you. I actually had someone reach out to me and says, where you were a month ago and where you are right now, I can see the difference in your lives. Guess what? That makes me feel really good that someone on the outside can see it, because I feel like a whole new person. So I thank you guys so much. Have a great Sunday. Have an awesome, awesome Monday. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.